general thoughts before we get into specific episodes. Overall, what did you think of the secret level season?
So overall, you had mentioned Love, Death, and Robots. My brain went back to the Animatrix, was what I
Okay.
was about. I would say overall, there was some really great hits, really good. There was some misses. I found that the games that I was more familiar with, I tended to like those ones especially.
Hmm.
Um, but I think for me, I think one of the biggest things was, and this is more of a criticism, I think just me being a teacher and what have you, I would have liked to have seen more of a variance in the animation styles. Like
Oh, interesting.
everything
Okay.
was like kind of like that stereotypical like CGI. Like one of the things I think that I've been loving a lot is seeing things like the Spider-Verse went for a very different animation style. Arcane went for a very different animation
Mm.
style. So it's like when all of a sudden you're getting these other series that are really starting to experiment with different styles, and some to their credit, some of them did
Hmm.
play around with the animation styles. Like I remember Splunky being one of them.
Yes.
Um, but I found a lot of them just especially it was like that it brings me back to that old like going back to retro gaming how every time we got a new system out it was like oh let's make it more realistic
Mm.
and I felt like a lot of them went for that more realistic type of look and feel to it and I again this is a personal gripe I would have liked to have seen more variance in the animation style.
Okay. That's fair. And I will say, like, the episodes that did have different animation immediately jumped out to me just because stylistically they were different. So it actually gave me like an opportunity to focus more on them. Where it's like, ooh, I was like, this looks different, and it created some interest immediately. Um, I thought overall, I agree with you. Games that I was familiar with, I connected to those episodes more. And I will say a majority of the episodes, I have not played the games.
Yeah.
So I kind of went into a good number of these blind. Now, am I familiar with the games for the most part? Yes, but have I played them? No. Um,
Warhammer. Never played Warhammer. Know of
meaning,
Warhammer.
yep, I never played it either. But the I was actually pleasantly surprised to find out that or to discover as I watched these that I enjoyed I enjoyed more than I thought I was going to.